Shopify is the most powerful e-commerce platform in the world, which is why we built your retail store on this platform so that you would have access to features and tools that are by far the best in the industry. We built your website on Shopify specifically so that if you needed access to a suite of new or unique tools, you would have access to them. That's through something called the Shopify App Store. Now, Shopify is unique in that it has an app store with over 10,000 different software applications available to plug into your website. Some of them are free, some have paid versions. The benefit for you of working with New Media Retailer is we built you on a platform that's built to grow with you and also to give you access to tons of applications that you could enlist to help your business if you so choose. Now, obviously, we are experts on Shopify, but these 10,000 different apps are built by close to 10,000 different software companies that have built their own software specifically to plug into Shopify. So it's like 10,000 different small businesses that build applications specifically for the platform. You as a retailer, if you want functionality, it's up to you to decide which vendor you want to use, whether or not you like the customer service or access that they provide, and how helpful they are to your business during the implementation and support process. So I'm going to show you how to go about looking at different apps to make decisions on the ones you want. We at New Media Retailer don't handle customer service or the implementation of these apps. These apps are their own businesses. They know their functionality of their apps best. And even if you were to say, hey, which other companies are using apps like this? Our clients use all different apps and even switch between apps. So we're not able to maintain a list of who's on which app. The best bet is to find apps you like, go directly to them, talk with those app companies or do demos, and also ask them, hey, are you working with other pet stores or hardware stores or lumber yards like mine? And how is that implementation going and how does that work for them? They're going to be the best source of truth for helping you with the implementation, customer support of their own application. Now, here's also an important factor. Some of these apps, if implemented improperly, could break things set up by New Media Retailer, and you will need to rely on their support to fix it if something breaks this. It's really important, just like with any vendor, to choose Shopify app vendors carefully, which is why we made this video. So let's jump in and take a look. Okay, so here I am at apps.shopify.com, and I'll link to this below the video. And this is where you can find all types of different apps. Now, a couple of common ones are appointment booking or subscription orders. We have found that Bold Subscriptions app does not play nice with our system, right? So there are lots of subscription apps. You can see Seal, Subi, all recharge. Just one call out that I wanted to make. We already know Bold does not work seamlessly with our application. Search subscription payments. And like I mentioned, you can see all these different apps. Now you can see by clicking on one of these, so let's just go to recharge, you can get a sense of how many retailers are using this app and the star rating. Most apps have a video overview along with some screenshots to show you what their app looks like and works like. As I scroll down, you can see information about the app, the category that it's in, what it works with, so Shopify checkout, obviously, and hopefully, and then the pricing that they charge for their application. You can also scroll down and read through the reviews that this company provides, and then over here is how you get in touch with them. So there's resources for their website, for their customer support portal, and thus you can click on their website, go to it, and find out more about the company or contact them and see what solutions that they have for you. That's where the information lives. One of the key features to help you figure out the apps you like is this compare button. You can click on compare and select up to 4 apps. Let's say I select Recharge, Seal, Subi, and Loop subscriptions. Then I click on this button down here on the right saying compare apps. Now you've got a very clear view of the star rating, the pricing, the highlights of the apps, the different bundle types they have, how you can set your pricing with subscriptions. Is it a fixed pricing? Is it discounts? You can see all of that information. The subscription types, do they let you do subscriptions on bundles of products, a single product, a digital product, how you set the pricing for your programs, and then you can install or see if there's a demo store so you can play around with what the demo store looks like. I'll click on one of those. It'll bring me to a demo Shopify site where you can click through the subscriptions section and see how this functions. You can go to the product detail page, see what their subscription widget looks like, and then even go through the checkout process in a test environment to see if that's how you'd like it to work on your site. So you can compare all the app information, see how many reviews, which will give you a sense of how many users are on the platform. This is very helpful in your decision-making process. Now, a couple things to note. When you want the app installed, if you don't have admin access or you want help, we can add the app to your Shopify store for you. If your card is not on file with Shopify already, you'll need to do that first because those charges for the app will come to you. The other thing that we can do is these apps may need help with something called collaborator access. So if you give us your approval, they can request access to your store and we can approve them as a collaborator, which means that they have access to the back end of your site so that they can help you troubleshoot and implement and provide service on your app. Okay? So that's how you investigate apps for Shopify. We're proud to have built you a site on Shopify so you have access to all these features. These are all different vendors with all different technologies. You'll have to pick the one that works best for you. New Media Retailer's here to help you add the app and provide access to your account to these app companies if you give us approval so that you can work with them directly to add the functionality you seek to your Shopify website driven by New Media Retailer. We have more information down below, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your marketing specialist who can help guide you to this or provide the link. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll catch you in the next video.